It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, smash Bronco.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Richardson looking to throw this. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before it's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start out here with option left. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Colts 32-yard line.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard down the 31.
Real advantage on the lead guy to build a defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Stroud on 3rd down now. Now inside the 25. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see them the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to set right out of the gate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready, set.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
19 tight, 19, tempo.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Got him all, it's complete to Jelani Woods. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It does take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. First and 10, here's Richardson with it. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Here we go, set.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Richardson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
For the Colts field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good. From 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will tie us at 3-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. Interception return for Coach TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stroud coming right back after the pick six. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Stroud slow there, complete to Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. Down inside the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
On the jump.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. The throwing again is Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Play action. Stroud down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. Further Stewart getting in there for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to move the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Third and goal, Stroud. Flush to his right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he will still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
so the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to...
Well, that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Rolling to his left. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Stroud out of the gun here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just take a defensive line. Dodge a true pass and takes to the end zone. Not what you think they're trying to do.
Well, knowing that to know what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And got this man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that'll make it 17-13. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Check it. Downs going in motion right. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that's going to bring out the third down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. That's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Stroud now on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, here's Pierce. For about 3 yards there to the 27.
I think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, you pointed out to me at half. Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a third down. Stroud to throw it. Being chased out left. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over the side sideline, there's head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Going for it on 4th. Richardson. Open man is lost, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw to a target and get that pass away.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage in the game down here by the goal line. Everyone's blocking it, and he's forced to go around and try to come up with something on 3rd down.
Coming here, it's 3rd and goal. Stroud here on 3rd and long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Paris Campbell, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the
Nice satisfying run. First down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and 1. Richardson to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on. And this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going off bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
18 Rodney. 18 Rodney.
Richardson off the play fake. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Touchdown, the ball carrier. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pierce in motion left.
79 Bronco. 10 to 11. 10 to 11. Set. 7.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. All going deep here for Taylor. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shot here. They still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from the rebound time. So you got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right, keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Mecole Hardman.
Mecole Hardman. 44 yards. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. He is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Andy. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and
that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Catch is made by Hardman.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. Steps away. That is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Stroud. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. Here's Stroud. And he backs it away. It falls down incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up 50 here on 4th. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. This is 1st and 10. Now Richardson.
Hold with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18, check smash, check smash. Bronco 80. Rig alert, rig alert. 19.
Richardson to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. He takes it across for a touchdown. They've taken the lead late. To take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Richardson going to move him around.
Check match, check match.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st down. Stroud. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The way he's throwing the football today, I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, this is exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now Stroud. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Finding Schultz. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Remember, the 1 timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Stroud looks to throw. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
To throw is Stroud. He finds his target in Schultz. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Here we go, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of security for the incomplete here. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
A dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken them
see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh, yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but